Hari Om. Jai Shri Radhe Krishna. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Chapter number 4, Shloka number 25. Daivam evāpare yajñaṁ yoginaḥ paryupāsate brahmāgnāvapare yajñaṁ yajñenaivopajuhvati. Supreme Lord Shri Krishna says, some yogis perform sacrifice to devas alone, deva yajña, while others offer sacrifice as sacrifice by the self in the fire of Brahman, which is Brahma yajña. Starting with this shloka, Shri Krishna explains the different types and forms of yajña in 8 shlokas. The spiritual experience, no doubt, can be had when the seeker in meditation transcends even his intellect. This type of yajña, known as Brahma yajña, is superior to all other yajñas, offering the self as a sacrifice by the self in the fire of Brahman. The outer world by itself is incapable of giving us sorrow or joy, but it is our attitude towards the objects and situations of the outer world that brings us such feelings. The perfect masters understand that the sense organs are only instruments of perception and that they can work only when in contact with the Supreme, the Atman. In this true understanding, all masters live allowing the sense organs to sacrifice themselves in the knowledge of Brahman. The limiting accessories such as body, mind and intellect are superimposed on the self through ignorance, are subordinated, and the identity of the individual soul with the Supreme Soul is realized. Brahman is described in the scriptures as consciousness, knowledge and bliss, and as the innermost self of all. It is devoid of all limitations imposed by time, space and causality. The individual self is in reality Brahman, but appears as the individual through association with the body, mind, intelligence and senses. To know the conditioned self as one with the unconditioned Brahman is to sacrifice the self in the fire of Brahman. They are absorbed into Brahman and lose their separate, limited personalities. They are the jnana yogis. This is like the wave surrendering completely to the ocean to realize its oneness with the ocean. This sacrifice leads to identify with the Brahman ultimately. Some yogis perform sacrifice to the gods. They worship different gods, meditate on them, pray to them, and in many ways please them. They may be termed as karma yogis or bhakti yogis. The word deva comes from a root meaning illumination. Subjectively viewed, the greatest devas are the 5 sense organs: eyes illuminating forms and colors, ears illuminating sounds, nose illuminating smells, and the tongue and the skin illuminating taste and touch. Seekers and perfected masters too, when they move in the world, no doubt perceive sense objects through sense stimuli, but their understanding and experience of the perception is of such a nature that the world of objects was subservient to the five sense organs, which are devas. When this mental attitude is entertained by the seeker, he feels detached from the sense experience and is able to have a sense of inner equanimity. It is surrendering individual consciousness to cosmic consciousness. After thus enumerating Brahma Yajña and Deva Yajña, Sri Krishna expounds two more methods in the following shloka. Hari Om, Jai Shri Radhe Krishna.